Welcome back to Tale Tide, where every story holds a lesson. You know that feeling when you meet someone who just seems out of your league? That's exactly how Cynthia felt the first day she saw Alex. He walked into that birthday party in Ikeja like he owned the room. Black Benz parked outside, wristwatch shining brighter than her future. He was tall, calm, and had that soft Lagos rich accent that made her heart skip. When he asked what she did, Cynthia froze. She didn't want to say, I work at a boutique in Yaba. So she lied. I run a small fashion brand in Victoria Island, she said, smiling confidently. Alex's eyes lit up. Wow, that's dope. I like women who do business. That was it, one tiny lie. But in Lagos, one small lie can grow wings overnight. That same night, she opened a new Instagram page at Cynthia Lux, filled it with pictures she downloaded from Pinterest, brunch tables, designer bags, and poolside selfies she could only dream of. By morning, Alex had followed her back. And when he texted, You're really living soft life, oh, Cynthia smiled, but inside her heart raced. Weeks passed and their chats got deeper. Alex started calling her baby boss lady. He wanted to see her more often, but Cynthia had to play smart. She couldn't let him find out she was staying with her cousin in Ketu. So she begged her friend Grace to borrow her cousin's Lekki apartment for the weekend. She lit scented candles, placed a fake fashion mood board on the wall, and prayed PHCN wouldn't disgrace her before he arrived. When Alex walked in, he was impressed. So this is your place? You've got taste, he said, looking around. Cynthia laughed nervously. Yeah, just something small. They spent hours talking, eating takeout, and laughing about Lagos traffic. But the lie didn't feel small anymore. It felt heavy, especially when Alex told her, I'm glad I met a woman who matches my energy. That night, Cynthia couldn't sleep. She kept asking herself, how long can I keep pretending? Every new date meant new lies. When Alex invited her to a dinner at Sky Mall, she borrowed Grace's designer dress and told another friend to drop her off in a Bolt so he wouldn't see her enter from a Danfo. At dinner, he asked her about her business. She started mumbling about sourcing fabrics from Dubai, pretending to take business calls mid-meal. Alex watched her with pride. She was the woman every guy at the table envied. But when the bill came, Cynthia almost choked. 65,000 naira. She smiled like it was nothing, but her mind was screaming. Luckily, Alex paid, joking, I know boss ladies don't carry cash. Still, the guilt was growing. When she got home that night, she opened her Real Bank app. 3,700 naira balance. She sighed, whispering, God, I beg, just help me blow small. A month later came Alex's birthday. He booked a fancy rooftop restaurant and told Cynthia he wanted her to meet his close friends. That's when panic set in. His friends were rich kids turned entrepreneurs, talking about Dubai vacations and Forex profits. Cynthia kept smiling and nodding, silently praying nobody would ask her a direct question. Then one of them said, So Cynthia, how's business going? Her hands froze around her glass. It's going well. We're planning a new collection soon, she lied. Everyone cheered. Alex raised his glass and said, To my woman, a real boss. She inspires me. Everyone clapped. Cynthia forced a smile, but inside, tears burned. She didn't feel like anyone's inspiration, just a fraud with borrowed heels. That night, she looked at herself in the mirror and whispered, You're going too far. One Saturday, everything fell apart. Alex decided to surprise her. He showed up unannounced at the Lekki apartment, just minutes before Grace's cousin returned from a trip. He knocked, she panicked. Before she could think, the real tenant walked in, looking confused. Who are you people in my house? Silence. Then confusion turned into chaos. Alex looked from Cynthia to the man, his face darkening. Wait, this isn't your place. Cynthia's lips trembled. She wanted to explain, but words failed. When she finally spoke, it was too late. Alex, please. I didn't mean to. But he was already walking out. The air felt heavier than the lies she'd told. Alex stopped replying to her messages. The Cynthia Lux account went silent. Her real phone barely rang. Only Grace checked on her. She deleted all the fake posts, but it felt like deleting a part of herself. Days turned into weeks, and regret became her only companion. One evening, Grace said, "You can't hide forever. He deserves to hear the truth, properly this time." So Cynthia texted him, "Please, just one last conversation." Alex agreed to meet. At the cafe, she looked him in the eyes and said everything. The lies, the fear, the insecurity. "I thought I had to be someone else for you to love me," she said. He sighed. "Cynthia, I liked you from day one. The real you. But you didn't even give me a chance to know her." Weeks later, Alex texted again. "I've thought about everything. I forgive you," he said. Her heart softened, but he added, "I just don't think we can go back to what we had." It hurt, but somehow she understood. She'd built a relationship on sand. Rebuilding it would take more than apologies. Still, Alex didn't block her. They'd occasionally talk, casually, like old friends. And strangely, that was enough. Cynthia decided to stop running from her truth. She used her fashion knowledge from the boutique to start selling thrifted handbags online, this time real ones. No fake life, no filters, just Cynthia. It started small, but orders began to roll in. One day she looked at her first 100,000 naira profit and laughed. So this is what real soft life feels like. Months later, Cynthia was at a small fashion pop-up somewhere in Lagos when she saw him, Alex, walking with his sister. Their eyes met. She froze. He smiled softly and walked over. "You look good, boss lady," he said with a smile. She laughed, this time for real. He bought one of her bags and said, "Keep doing your thing." And just like that, he left, but she wasn't sad. That night, Cynthia posted a simple caption on her real Instagram, "No fake life needed. I'm becoming the woman I once pretended to be." The likes poured in, but she didn't care. For the first time, she wasn't chasing validation, she was living in her truth. And somewhere in Lekki, Alex smiled as he read her post, because even though they didn't end up together, he knew she had finally found herself. In the end, Cynthia learned something deeper than love. She learned that pretending might impress people, but being real attracts the right ones. You can borrow style, you can fake status, but you can't fake peace. So don't chase someone by becoming who you're not, because one day the truth will show, and the right person will love you for exactly who you are. Thank you for watching. Kindly share your thoughts about this story with me in the comments section. Please subscribe to this channel for more stories if you've not already done so. And also like and share this video. Until I bring another story your way, bye.